Hello and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing the Road to 56 mod here as Portugal, Greater Portugal even, in the World War II period, playing against everybody really. We're not in a faction, we have gone it alone against the Axis, who are no more really, and against the Soviet Union, who is more. Okay, we are fighting them on three fronts, if you remember. We're just pocketing a little enclave there, the troops that had broken through and are now regretting it. Saying that, they have actually pushed back Orange Group here along this front, and looks as if they're trying to trap two of our guys here, but our guys here are coming to the rescue, or well, they should be anyway. For some reason their orders have stopped, so let's start them again. No good having troops not doing anything, in my opinion. We are getting short on manpower, but the Soviet Union is down to 0 manpower on limited conscription, so whether they can actually go up anymore I have no idea, but they're on construct repair. They have 175 to 435 troops, divisions, so make your own guess on that, and about 3,000 to 5,500 aircraft. It's a lot, They have many factories, and this is another push basically into the heartland of Russia. We have a new order going on. I've sorted out the Air Force again because they were getting rather constricted in where they were, so we shall move them all forward. Now saying that, I've just noticed something here that's not quite correct, and I can't actually see our black group actually with their own bit on the line, so he's spread out at the moment. Yeah, he definitely is, and his line is okay. Army 13 extends all the way down there. He really ought to have his own line, but to take him away from any of the places at the moment, it doesn't help with Red Group actually keep on losing their bit against the Allies. And we can we do anything about that on the moment? Yes, that is a grouping up there, so we can get rid of that, because we're not fighting against the Allies, just the Soviets. So let's start the ball rolling, let's get it gone, because gone it's got to be, not on but gone. So I think they're ready, and let's start them rolling. And at that point, has the game crashed? No. Always a bit twitchy with Road 56. They're falling back. They're falling back. He's moving forward. And their troops, ooh, that was a nice overrun. Their troops don't seem to be getting supplied properly, so whether it's because they're constantly at battle, I don't know. Right, the Brits are inviting us to their faction again, and again we'll tell them, no. Why are you moving backwards? You should always be moving forwards. Oh, hold on, what's that? Japan has called Radiclan Yugoslavia as our enemy. They have finally brought them in. We have been waiting for ages. Troops sat on that border, and yes, they've been brought in, so they can actually do something now. That was these guys, so they have got commander despite there being no picture there. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that at all. I wanted to do that. So we have got troops in the area, and we've got aircraft in the area, so we shall see how they fare. They could actually make inroads straight away, it looks like, as long as our intelligence is correct and there's no troops here. That's what we'll do. If we can get over these rivers and make a head start on it, that'd be good. Out in Asia we're just progressing, but I'm trying to stall that front if anything, because it's just slow going out there. So it looks as if they've brought all their troops up to this front. But they are against the war. They are warring against the Allies as well. So there's two areas there that they're going to be chewed into from the rear, basically. It's never good, but there you go. It's not our problem. Our infantry is holding their ground quite nicely at the moment, and at that point the Americans are just buggering off. Why? Who knows? That's it. Spread yourselves out a bit better. So does nobody want this port? Because if they don't, then I'll take it. I'll have it. Seems to be our guy is very cautious. No, he's not. He's reckless, apparently. Okay. That's daft. So we're hiring reckless guys, are we? Fair enough. I mean, if to be really reckless, you'd probably just do this. But yes, they have a battle going on with Bulgaria and Greece. I think that was the US there, is it? Yeah. So we'll let that continue because that's not looking as if it's going anywhere fast. We'll continue to eat into their territory though, because we can. But we're going to have to keep an eye on all of the fronts now. So Russia has got some units that are well equipped, and then they've got other units that are completely unequipped to do with anything. But that is a big unit though. And we are expanding into a larger and larger front, so we have now two armies that don't have a front. What the hell's going on here? He's lost his front. Yeah, exactly. He should be spearheading towards Moscow, so let's just sort his problem out, because he did have a front, he now does not. It's not helpful. Right, that is him selected, just make sure it is. So let's get him there. And tell them all to stop until he gets moved up. Right, now Black Group. For some reason, you know, you're primarily mechanized, so you could actually just launch into an area. But you are all over the place. So can we restrict your front line? I think we can. Damn, you are... Wow. Where do you end? You end there, don't you? Let's bring you down there. Yeah, we'll leave you to do whatever you're doing. Can do that. Okay, we have a tech slot. Right, let's carry on with the carriers, because we have got a navy out in the Far East. Has 34 ships, 2 carriers, 3 battleships now, so I know that the Japanese Navy have got a navy still out there, so Air Force is still pummeling them. They've got battle cruisers, they've got 2 heavy cruisers and 4 battleships there. So that is quite big, and those battleships that have to be further down in their percentage for my liking. I did actually put some more bombers out here, so hopefully they will be reducing them to rubble, Barney rubble. Right, let's see if we can get these guys to move down here and just evict these from the Saklan area. Right, our troops are moving up and they want to go back now. We're finding it's rather lonely out there. One of them can do that, then one of them can do this. I'll maybe use the motorised troops there, they could actually get into these areas quicker, maybe. Too sure on that as a policy. Right, we've lost our front line for some reason there, gentlemen. Why do we keep on losing our front line? Because we're not using Kafir martial order, that's why. And maybe we could. I feel at some point Purple Group is going to let me down and that they are going to run out of troops. They're down to 18 divisions, so that means their divisions have literally lost men. Okay, that's a good point to actually give him infantry expert, because he's going to need to be an expert, to be honest. Any others? You already had that. What about this guy? Okay. So we could do with some more troops out here, basically, but if we can actually hold the Russians back here, that is a serious grouping of troops there and there. But they are strung out. They're doing themselves no favours out there. Yeah, if we can just hold them out there, we can actually progress here. Okay, so have they got a port there? Because if they haven't, then we will take all of this territory. He wants to move in, so we will move in that way. Hold him there, push him back there. Tanks on the move, that's always good. In fact, he knows what he's doing, usually. Except this guy, because he wants to go all the way over there to join him. Why? Why do that? If you can move anywhere, move there. Show the rest of them what it's about. Okay. Let's move one of our guys in there just to stop him. Don't want to use that one because he's protecting against there. Okay, they're quite strong then, are they? Okay, well, we will blunt their opposition. Well, they are quite strong. There must be quite a few troops there then. Let's have a look. What are we facing? We are facing 3 divisions that have absolutely massive defense values. Wow, they are unreal. But we have got air superiority, but he's got decryption advantage. That's why we can't see what's going on. So let's hold that. They are being eaten into, so their capitulation factor will go up, but I don't really want to expend any more troops on him because we have troops that we need to expend out here. Right, are they moving up? Is Black Group actually moving to a sensible area? No, they've for some reason gone back to the whole of the thing again. Right, can we move them to an area where it's not going to make any difference? Like here. So let's get rid of that secondary line. Tell them that they need to be something like that. There's enough of them there to get to that line. Or hopefully once they've sorted themselves out, because they are all over the place. Which doesn't help because the computer keeps on telling me what to do as regards to my orders. Which is not helpful. Okay, we have political power, so what can we do with it? We do have things that we could do here. So we lost the melting pot because we went fascist. Yeah, don't think there's anything there. There is one of these that I can do, I think, because I can get some population, recruitable population back up. That'll do. We are biting the bullet there with consumable factories, but what's this? We have unfulfilled oil requests. Well, apparently we don't need that many, and that's because we're eating into the Caucasus. So come on, play the white man here. Ah, right, okay. Nuclear bombs. Anybody did anybody order nuclear bombs? I think they did. Let's just sort out these factories because this is getting silly at the moment. Right, do we need any oil at the moment then? Apparently not. Wow, okay. So much for our oil trading. Right, we've got encryption going on there. Let's get another, well, hold on, because we've just done nuclear bombs, haven't we? So this is naval power. As the next one, it's still a bit out of our reach, so we will do decryption. See if we can rectify that. Right, blue group, they know where they're going now, don't they? Hopefully. And we have our nuclear symbol. All of our reactors are done, to my knowledge, so we will get some built up. Right. I think they did actually punch that initial one, so we'll get them to punch them again. Let's get them moving there. They can move there. They're moving up. So we get one of them to move there. And do it like that. Yeah, he thinks he's going to move that back into there. That ain't happening. We're keeping that. Oh, he's moving into there. Right, okay. Okay, fair enough. The Balkan War will continue, as it does, for a long, 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 long time. Okay, why have we got red group down here? Seriously. That's unreal. Why are they not on their own order? They have their own line. Well, you would have thought they had their own line. They do have their own line. It is there. Get on it. Right, 23 divisions, 20 divisions. He's actually got more than 20 divisions, so I don't know where all of his troops are, but... And the Russians are attacking at this stage. That is not helpful. Right, how are we doing out in Asia? Alright, we are eating into these areas. He's still moving. He's kind of stuck. Get him to move that way, because he's going to take that up. Right, we've got that area back from the Japanese, so they should be moving back. Well, actually, we can get them to move there. Might as well give them motorized something to do. We're not currently producing any nuclear bombs. Okay. Why not? We have reactors. I have loads of reactors. Did they not notice that? Right. How are we doing on time? Well, we're doing, aren't we? Okay. Is the Japanese fleet being attacked but not reduced? Yeah, still the same story. It's going to take ages for those to be reduced on a continual basis, but we are attacking the ports. Military access, no. No, no. Manpower, we know about. But our areas are continuing to expand, so how are we doing here? Okay, we're allowing them to regroup again, are we? That's a bit strange behaviour. United States denounces the Comintern. Okay, well that's a bit of a bold move, seeing as we're already attacking them. Okay, Blue Group is up to their limit at the moment, so we will give them another order. And we'll get them just to bite a bit more out of the Caucasus. Right, go, because your troops are there ready. Okay, kind of at the limit really, aren't you, on those troops? Can't move all of them up there, so this is why you get your planes in small numbers. But they do need to be concentrated on there, because we have stopped fighting in that region completely now. So they're on Army 4, so yeah, that's fine. We're doing fine there. Okay, can we push again now, please? Everybody should be in the right areas. If anything, I think we've given the Russians a bit of a chance there to regroup, which is not clever. Unassigned divisions. Okay. Right, where do we want these? They could probably be helpful actually there. Or on the bigger front. Let's get them out there. Right, come on, come on. We still got more? Wow, giving us more. Right, you can go out there, and then you two can go there, because you've got less. Ah, right, our troops there are suffering, because they are green for some reason, so let's stop them. Why are they green? And some of them are retreating, and some of them are actually doing a really good job. I think they're green because they've taken quite a few hits. I don't think it's because we left them on the border with no training, because we did. I think one of you can take that. Well, they're leaving these troops, these areas open. We might as well go in. Right, let's not defend against the Allies. If we can get over the river in all of those areas, that would help. That is not helpful though, because we did have that area, and if I hadn't have messed around, then we would have had that area, but we are over the river there, so. They are actually working there, that's good. Right, we are pushing them slowly, very slowly back. We did take all that down there. Okay. And I think we may have lost our decryption advantage on this front. Well, there's no think about it. I know we have, because we can't see their troops now, which is not helpful. There's still unlimited conscription over there, but their divisions have gone down or up as... Ooh, they are getting... Yeah, every month they are getting slow amounts of manpower, but they've still not changed that, so... Wow, we have all sorts going on here. Why have we got troops going here? Where have they been? Oh, I know. It's because they've come from the homeland. Right, we got any more? We have. Why hasn't he moved? I'm not sure about that. Let's move him up. Let's move him out to there. Is that everybody? Yes, everybody. Well, as soon as we get decryption advantage back, we will be able to progress. Well, we are progressing anyway, but we will see an idea of what's going on with the Russians. Right, how are we doing out here? So they have actually pushed them back again because they were stuck here. They're now not stuck. That is a wide frontage to be leaving open. Right, how are you doing? You've made your last bit, so you should be moving down to there. Let's have you meet up there. You can do that, and then you can all come back. No, come back here. Well, you can go that way if you want. That's a seriously long way. Right. Hold on. Let's try and get like our decryption across the board. If we've got one, it should help. Everything's slowing down. What's going on? It's getting a very laggy. Japanese. Oh, they've lost another ship somewhere out there. It's either back for repairs or it has been sunk. Well, from our readings there, it has not been sunk, so it is back for repair. How are they looking? It has been sunk because they had 9, I think. 999. Right, we were having some rockets built up here. We did. Oh, they can't reach. Oh, that sucks. Can't get them to reach at all. Not if we put everything on there. No. Well, that's why we want. That's where we can't get. If you built it further up the coast, you could have actually built it there. Never mind. Never mind. To my knowledge, they are still construct repair, so yeah, I presumed that we'd have problems out here. I wasn't ignoring it, it was just I'd rather the troops just move faster through the area. Let's get those moved up, as you do. Alright, blue group have met their mission objectives already, okay, well basically. So let's give them another task, and their task is to eat into that. And we could actually join them up with him now, I suppose. He has got a trait, supposedly. Although, if you can see one there to click, you can see it, I can't. Right, we have Finland coming back. Well, okay. Probably explains why I can't see all of Russia's troops, because they are fighting on so many fronts. Black group seems to be taking forever to actually get to their positions there. They could actually be cutting all these troops off, but they're not. Okay, telling me why we're not taking that. You guys can just finish this guy off, because that's just cruel, just keeping him just hanging on. You should be getting across these rivers here. And you can make it over there. You're doing that. Let's move you in. It says that we have dockyards, but do I really want dockyards? Have I ever wanted dockyards? Maybe. Right. Well, what the hell is this? I'm not sure about that. I'm not too sure why you guys are not moving in. He's moving, but he's gonna get cut off. Don't know whether he's realised that, but he... So, are my reactors damaged or something? Or is it just not working? I have nuclear reactors built. I'm sure I have. In a previous life, I had them built here. Doesn't it allow you to have reactors built before the bombs? I'm not sure about that. Right, you guys know what to do. Right, not sure why you're just waiting, but don't wait, get over. Right, what we're going to have to do though is... Oh God, who is this? The Republic of Finland. Oh, that's a funny colour for Finland. Right, now red group. Well, no, all of you lot, I suppose. Let's just remove all these, let the allies deal with the nonsense that is that. Let's get rid of that now. And we can't actually do that as a primary order, can we? So we will do this instead. Attack there. If you don't mind, all get on it. Go, go, go. Now, are they going to progress under that order? Because that should be one order there. It's not though, I can tell. People are moving around too much. Why are people going all the way over there? That's just stupid. Stop what you're doing. Right, they have actually met up now, so could actually do it properly now. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Right, that's it. Right, one order, if you don't mind, with one line. That's better. And push. Now they're pushing. And if they were previously moving to other areas, then they shouldn't have been, because that was just silly nonsense. The lines weren't metal, but they are now. Right. How far are... They've gone up to extensive conscription, but they're still on no manpower, so... And we've got a real true sense of their divisions now, 145 to 187. That's still a lot. If you haven't noticed, that's a lot. Right, what have we got going on here, guys? Because this is just messy. Yeah, you're taking your time with that, aren't you? You need to come back to the... I don't think you need to go all the way down there. Be helpful if you actually came up here. But not like that. That's it. Use your chuffing brain. Get on a train. Why are we sat around areas that don't concern us? Because they're empty. I don't like the fact that we haven't got decryption on any of these areas. It's annoying. No, just move straight in there. Excuse me, move straight in there. Right, tech slot. Right, we need that to carry on, and what's this? Come on. Strategic bombing, yeah, we'll do that. I could have done that before. I mean, it helps us out with Japan, but alright, we have action within the Black Sea. Interesting. Okay, we're protecting against the Allies again, because for some reason we are. Right, select all. You should be on there. You're not all on there. Do it. Get on that. Right, blue group. You are munching away quite nicely. Do you not know where you're going? You should do. And we have areas here without any. That is disturbing for Russia. Let's see if we can meet anybody on the way. Well, that was annoying because I thought they were in an area where there wasn't anybody, but there is somebody. However, they are moving, so I think you should just move that way and just cut them off. You're moving up. You're moving up. Move in. Right, they've actually found some troops then, have they? Okay, so let's stop defending against the Allies. Now, because it's always a case of war score, let's start taking some territory. Well, let's start? No, let's carry on. I think you could be cheeky and do that. Come on. Nobody should be just stood around. He's definitely going for it. Well done. Yeah, it is January. I appreciate it is cold. Ah, okay. We have got cavalry troops that are waiting to be deployed. He needs to be over the sea. Oh, we have a little chain going on. Let's move them up then. How are we doing out here? Yeah, let's increase greens. Front line. Well, that's a bit better, but he still hasn't moved in, so he's halfway there. They're moving in. They will be moving in. Right, why aren't we moving in there? Because we should be. Right, now that's a lake, so yeah, that probably explains why there was nobody on it. Doesn't mean that we can't actually take this area though. They are still all slowly moving in. It says we have more troops. That is good. Okay, let's move them to him for now. And we're defending again against the Allies because we like doing that. For some reason it always ends up as 8 divisions though. Yeah, Yugoslavia, you're kind of regretting joining the Axis, aren't you? Or the Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Wow. Cut off. That's clever. How did you do that? Ah, it's because you ran too far. See, blue group should be able to tackle this. They should be able to open up a corridor here, all the way to him. Start making charges. Charge! And we have a tech slot. Okay, we're still working on that. It's 189 days. Let's get some encryption up because, well, it may be necessary. Why black troops are up here, I've no idea. rude. They're taking over other people's jobs. But they're quite handy to actually manoeuvre. Really, really handy. Okay, you're moving in there, aren't you? Okay. That's the river there, get over it. You're moving in there, or you just move by the side, just encircle the guy. Let the rest of them tackle it. Like so. More troops? I don't believe you. Well, apparently there is, so we will get them out there. And we have actually lost one of our troops out there. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. Right, so we're defending against the Allies again, so let's stop doing that. Put all those back on there. Yep, because there are divisions there. Have they got aircraft there? They have got aircraft there, so move them out. Black troops up here, why? I appreciate you moving in, but why are you here? Are you lost? Your commander is terrible when it comes to giving orders. Carry on. Come on. He's moving in there. Alright, let's get you guys moving in. That's a bit much to ask him to do all that defending. And how is Russia looking? Oh, so close. There's only 1% left before they capitulate. You can actually stop him from reinforcing them. Push. No, that way. When I want you to go in and attack, you don't. When I don't want you to do that, you do. Seriously, annoying. Right, let's start chomping into all of that. easier with infantry troops rather than motorised to get across that river. I may be incorrect. Ooh, they're all getting wounded at the moment. That ain't good. And has it crashed, or is this Russia? It is Russia! Oh my god. Okay, right. This is going to take a while to actually get to grips with. There's a lot of area to cover there. There's a lot of area that I want. There's a lot of area that I don't particularly want. So we'll call it early on this episode. We'll return after the peace screen, maybe to find out what is actually going on. I might just give you just a little update. Because we still have Japan out there, so yes. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope you can join me for the next one, and I will see you later. See you later. Bye.